Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorning. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. I may get in trouble for that shenanigan, but not today. Nevermind the Furthermore, like all my programming, is brought to you by sales of The Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, as well as... And brothers and sisters, friends of all ages, we will be talking about big stompy robots a lot in just a few moments. And of course, over at Fund My Comic, you can get copies of Hybrids, the Sons of Gods, the role-playing game. So, fundmycomic.com. Now, it's also made possible by who? The amazing, the incomparable Joe Bachman, creator of JB Tech Apps, which has been on just a touch of a hiatus this morning. Well, for a while, because he's been launching IndieCD.org. Yes, IndieCD.org. IndieCD.org. The Independent Creator Directory, your one-stop shop for the best in creatives. Now, let me see, is there anything else I need to hit? I do need to mention that if you go for my Fund My Comic, right now, still active is the 20% off secret code, Beta 2023. And you can save 20%. Now, let's hit over here. Let's get all set up so I can do my show. Morning accountability and what's up. First off, if I seem a little more frazzled than usual, that is because my lovely clock app crashed last night on my phone. So I woke up approximately 15 minutes ago, scrambled over to a BKM, threw the first of my meds in my face, and I don't get breakfast or the rest of my meds for the next approximate half hour. So at some point, I will be putting on one of my longer commercials so that I can deal with that whole medicine situation. So I am running on 100% pure, unbridled love of broadcasting. Now, that means today may be a more interesting show, which happens. Let's hit our accountability. First and foremost, we survived. I am very pleased that we survived, and we are relatively unfazed. I say relatively because part of my glasses are damaged, and a chunk of the like soffit stuff is stuck out and a part is missing on the side of my house. So I, or someone much more athletic who owes me a favor, will have to go up on a ladder and acquire said chunk of soffit, move it in, tack it in, and try to do something else with that. Probably today. It's going to be fun. Now, those of you who may have missed out, we dodged basically within a 20-mile radius of me were about 6 tornadoes, and within 100-mile, even more. Basically, God's been throwing a lot of darts at the map around here last weekend. Was it Friday? Yes, because I had to actually shorten my Friday broadcast due to the tornado sirens interfering with my audio. Now, it's a little bothersome when the tornado sirens interfere with my audio. Don't they understand I'm streaming here? But accountability. Wow, have I got some accountability. First and foremost, did a lovely art stream, had a wonderful time. I did make it up. It was Sunday. I need to, well, I can't quite permanently schedule art time with Nick because even I don't know when I'm going to do one of those. So there may be an extra one to offset the shorter format of this one sometime this week. No promises, but I've got a lot of art to do. And speaking of art to do and things on my plate, part of my yesterday, anyone who follows YouTube, follows me on Facebook, will know that yesterday was a bit of a set of adventures. And aside from falling on my butt at my favorite Pizza Hut, I mean, step around, go, oh, there's a slick floor, the slick floor warning sign. Oh, there I go, whipping out, crashing through said wet floor sign. Had a wonderful time. I got down to Sage's and finally got to speak to somebody who was a gentleman by the name of Hagen. He was delightful at the Sage's shop in Lafayette, Indiana. We were talking about how I purchase stuff to donate to the library to do gaming situations, and how there's a magic club, and they donated a poop ton of little boosters for the teen magic program. This makes me very happy. We were able to secure that. I was able to get some stuff for that, and then some card boxes that I'll be selling over at RegionCon in about 20 days, less than 20 days. Woohoo! We're counting down. On top of that, I got to purchase all the chests to make my big Stompy Robots battle chests, which are one of the best deals in gaming, and a bunch of other supplies so that I get to sit and craft and make assorted things for a 2-day gaming convention. I am excited. I have to remember to breathe sometimes, but so a lot of it was acquisition. I spent, for me, a staggering amount of money. I got my book order in. I'm hoping it gets here on time. I am nervous. If it doesn't, that's okay. I'm planning to have a parlay with the great and powerful Brian K. Morris, master of the fez. So I said, Brian, I need to put a fez on. And put it this way. It's round, sort of, but the master of the fez, to try to determine some more local conventions, because I always hear about cons after they've happened, and start doing more live cons, because my streaming business is not bad. Streaming business, my online sales. However, I find that I need to offset more. So I'm going to be back doing more direct sales. I'm looking forward to that because, frankly, I'm good at it. And it means I'll get to see some people in person. And I find that communicating with people is so much easier in person. But Uh, I'm going to have some new products, some new opportunities. Life is going very good in that there's a lot coming down the pipe that I am excited about. You're gonna see that I'm a little ruffled, a little shaky. I am okay. Like I said, I won't be getting my medicine for another 20 minutes, so that means I have to work around not having my the things that make me a little more functional than usual. I don't know why my phone decided to, have clock app failed. It's not responding. Well, thank you. So, the other good thing you guys should know about is if you haven't been catching Brian K. Morris's No Warning, which happens at 9 o'clock on Mondays, you are missing out. I've been very excited about it. It was actually the first thing I did was turn that on and start typing on my phone whilst running about making myself semi-presentable. And I understand, even by my standards, I'm only semi-presentable today. But sometimes you have to do the business of gathering the goods and then setting up so that you can sit down and really do the craft side of arts and crafts. And I intend to be doing a lot of that probably throughout the day, as today has to be a margin of a rest day for me, because wow, did we overdo it yesterday. But that means more good stuff will be created. And that's cool. You alternate the labors that work with your mentality. And then I'm back on my plans. I have 2 or 3 books I want to try to wrap up, and we will keep doing so. But I'm going to run through some of these lovely comments. I'll drop an ad or two, and we'll keep on trucking. And then we'll see what's what. So let's hit the first ad. First through the door is Carl Witzman. Good morning, Carl. Rich Ashman. Good morning, folks. BCAM is finishing up, but like all our Midwestern goodbyes, it lasts forever. It is worth it, and I will be going back to check the parts of the program that I missed, because I do love BCAM in the morning, and in the evening and right about supper time. And anybody who has any doubt, find out what wonderful comment Eric Hawkins made for setting up this program. It's really great. And so we've got hi again, guys. Hey, Grant. I saw all of you over at BCAM show, but I figured I'd say hi again. Thank you. It's good shtick. I like the greetings. And be sure to tell me what you guys did this weekend. I want to make sure everybody's okay. The storms were pretty darn scary. Morning. Actually up now. That's good to hear, Don. I hope you're up and perky and just having a grand old time. Let's see. Rich says, yay, the gym opened 2 days early. Might check it out at lunch. Do so and then tell us how you did. Hey, Grant, Rich, Dawn. Yeah, everybody's coming through the house. It's killing me not to have a drink or something. Now I'm just a little dry-throated. Very good, Rich. We want to keep you around for years. Yes. And what you need to do, health is important, I guess. And doing the right thing and getting in shape and motivation. No, you need to get in shape so you can come down and fence and sword fight down here. That's what needs to happen. Kickstarter projects. Oh, yeah. Brent. Yes, Brent. You know what? Let's look. Oops. Carl dropped a link on the floor. Oh, no. How could Carl drop a link on the floor? That's terrible. It'd be horrible because I keep calling him Brant because my brain goes Beowulf, Grant. Wait, what's this?
Hazel always knew there was something special about her cat Mooney, but she's still shocked when Mooney opens his mouth to tell her he's just had a vision. An ancient evil has awoken after centuries of sleep, and only one man can stop it, the legendary warrior Beowulf. Unfortunately, it's been over 1,000 years since he slayed a dragon, and he's been reincarnated as this guy. His name is Victor, and he's more unemployed millennial slacker than mighty warrior.
Yeah, that's a really neat title, and I'm glad to see that it is in comics, and I hope it's getting in people's hands, in comic stores. I can speak the language. Carl, Grant, Rich, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Man, it sounds like me talking to my buddy Lito. Why is that open? That doesn't need to be open. How? Ha-ha! Don, do we have any readers signed up for Tidbit Tuesday? Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts and minds of Michaela Jade? I've been up since 2 a.m. thanks to Calvin, and except for a little nap in my chair 30 minutes ago. Oh, God, Carl, I love you, brother. But if you need to zonk, no one will hold it against you as long as you hit like, share, and subscribe to get this all the way around to everybody so that we can broadcast and promote and build people up, because that's what we're about. So when I hear myself so chipper on the intro, bleh, I know that feeling. When we get together, we have to turn it on for the camera, don't we? We have to make sure our online personas do what we ask of them. And in doing so, sometimes that takes a lot of energy out of us. It's why it's pretty much assured on a Friday afternoon I'm taking to that. Because having the two programs is such a pull. So don't overexhaust yourself on our account. Take it easy. Let's see. Dawn said, last time I asked Michaela, she said no. But she was having her girls' weekend, so I didn't want to interrupt her fun time. Understand. Justified. Hey again, Dawn. Thanks for posting my link, Carl. Well, we try to help out around these parts. I have to bounce a little early here. I have a partner to train at 10 a.m. Stupid day job. Go with God, Richie. I mean, you've probably already gone wet. You should check out Beowulf. It's fun, action-packed, and not all dark like a lot of comics. And we need that. We need light, uplifting, cheerful material to keep us going. Good morning. After a good QuadCon comic and toy show / cool stuff this weekend, I'm off to handle all the breakfast and lunch prep for this week. You rock, Cindy. And congratulations. I hope you had a blast. It's all selfish, Grant. I want it funded. Now, folks, even a few dollars helps. Partner. Hey, my rock and roll art goddess, you're here. Oh, that is just a surge of glory as I completely squeak out. Apparently that's what happens when Squee and Geek get together. I accept that. Hi, X's and O's to you. All the love, darling. You know what? I'm not even going to hesitate. You know what we do well, I do this just about every show anyway. But we do have to promote this amazing, beautiful, gorgeous specimen of creativity and inspiration.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel. But otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Yes, absolutely. I am all about motivating and building up and promoting the lovely rock and roll art goddess. Now, speaking of, please be sure to like this video because she graced us with her presence on her most holy of spring breaks. So I hope you are having an incredible time, Kat. Oh, we got good day, and we got how in the world are you? Everybody's happy to see you. About to bolt in the quarter for a quarter. Yeah, about to bolt a quarter too. Okay, well that's cool. R&R Art Goddess. Hey Carl. Listen mode. Engage. Unless you do something some crazy thing I need to interject. Nice to meet you, Kat. On spring break. Woo! Art teachers gone wild. No schedule. Random art supplies everywhere. Running around without alarms going off. I think my phone actually went on spring break in solidarity with you. It just forgot to tell me it was going to. But oh yeah, get it. Hi Don. As usual for mall souls, I sold most of the Lamaguris and about half the medium ones. And 2 of 3 dragon hats. A few books and a few comics also found new homes. Wonderful. Piece of Mojado, wet floor. I tell you, the floor rose up to meet me. Oh my goodness. I got to fill out an incident report. It was a blast. But then I took my brother to Goodwill to do some therapeutic shopping, and new Nerf blasters I did not need were acquired, as well as a couple other cool things. So it is what it is. Cindy's continuing. This week I need to finish the laundromat and kick it to the publisher. I need to finish assembling some hatchlings and burbs. Parts are made, but so some assembly still required. I need to make more dragon hats. Not this week, but by Demicon. Yeah, this is going to be my week of building, I think. Because, especially since I'll be getting my assorted meds that usually keep me together extra clear for this program, that will be kicking in after this program. I'm going to get some stuff done. It's going to be a good day. Morning, Eric. I just want to thank you for the commentary you made in Brian's amazing show. It really got a rise out of everyone. And we got new comments. That's right, folks. We're getting comment dumps. This is awesome. I see, said the blind man to the deaf dog in the dark. Let's keep on trucking. Let's see, the Eric Hawkins. And since Roll is about halfway through Art of AE4, I need to get started on drafting AE5. Keep Animal Eye going. Except no substitutes. That's right. There's only one Eric Hawkins, and that is he. That's him. Be nice. Buy his work. It's amazing. Nick does art, deviantart.com. Yes. Probably later today, there will be a few new pieces up that I did Sunday, including a homage to what I got to see across the street, as well as a couple other really neat pieces. But I'm learning some new tricks that I'm really enjoying on Clip Studio Paint. So I'm having a lot of fun learning things I can do and going, oh, that's how that works. Let's see. Do get Nick's books. Historical Fencing Guild. Friday night at 7 p.m. Central. 7 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Eastern. And Historical Fencing Guild. So Nick can teach fencing. Yes, I have greatly neglected the HFG guys over there because we talk so much directly. But I have to do something very special for them. So I'm going to do something very special for them in the very near future. I've got something in the works. I'm just waiting for the weather to get nice so that I can be rather erratic and potentially surprising. Go get a neuroses. Well, if you don't have a neuroses, watch my podcast. It's nearly enough. I'm sure we can help you get one. No, that's Amy Hale's wonderful books. Sorry. Amazon reviews made less impossible. Smashwords.com by Brian K. Morris. Round is a shape, and I need to get into better condition. Gotcha, Rich. Gotcha. I am not shaming at all. I'm trying to build up and promote because I'm in the same boat. Major Marjorie, comic-related madness. Grant says, thank you for running my trailer. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me over the past couple of years. Well, Grant, you've done amazing things with Beowulf, and it deserves support. And I want to see everyone I know succeed. Even the people I sometimes disagree with. At no point do I not want people to succeed. I really want to see you guys reach the stars you reach for. And find out what your definition of success is, because it's such a fascinating situation. Very good sci-fi. Yeah, Bear Publications does have some great sci-fi. Oddly enough, I'm in better shape at 63 than I was all those years sitting in a chair. I'm slowly getting towards better shape now that the problems that I have are being addressed. And I am very, very slowly, cautiously doing more. It's all about moderation and consistent progress. My goals are mechanical and hopefully of a set that I won't feel physically ashamed when I go out. Had a lot of negativity kind of put on me about weight and conditions, which is why I work so hard to make sure other people don't go through that. I meant emotional, financial, and other forms of support. That's what we're talking about. We're for sure, Grant. We know what you mean. Animal Eye merch, bit.ly/bearpub. Royal Cruise Art, artstation.com/Royal Cruise. Liked. Carl liked, did you? Blue Teddy. Good morning, Blue Teddy. Hope you're doing well. Accountability. I'm working on my taxes this morning. Good. I have to speak to my wife about that. When is the next Tidbits? That's a great question. Hey, Blue Teddy. As much as I hate working on my taxes, it's making me realize how much I got done this past year. That is a great way to look at it. Get some custom Royal Cruise art. My goal in the coming year with taxes is to make enough that when I itemize it, I get more than the standard deduction. That's like my goal, which sounds silly, but that's a huge point for me. Blue Teddy. Caring for caregivers. Amazon.com, Victoria Adams. I don't know who is messaging me so very hard. Family business. I will attend to that after the program because none of it is pressing. Hi, Carl. Yep. Blue Teddy loves seeing Carl and everyone else because Blue Teddy's awesome. Let's see. A lot of stuff I started working on in 2022 is coming out 2023 or 2024. So it gives me something to look forward to. Absolutely. I understand that because back in 2020, I did the work for the Hybrids, the Sons of Gods, the role-playing game, and it's finally coming out. So I would love to see that do well. Sometimes these things just take time. And I'm planning some new stuff, and we are barreling towards that. And that's all we can do is make a plan and work a plan. Supposed to be tomorrow night. Hope she doesn't cancel. Well, that's up to her. And I assume that's Tidbits. Hey, Grant, Cursed Cocktails, SL Rollins over on Amazon. Good morning, Nick and Chad. Good morning, Agent Zero. How is Chrome Dog doing in the assorted fundosphere? Because you've got some amazing stuff with that comic. Hi, Grant. Well, get some custom toys. Studio Hubris, wixsite.com/Studio Hubris5. Agent Zero, hello. Geeky Fun Around the Midwest, QuadCityCon.com. Michaela needs readers, though technically I straddle the line. I'll volunteer as a tribute. May the odds ever be in my favor. Well, that's nice of you, Rich. H0's greeting everyone, and happy Mondays. It really is. We are navigating it and making it happen. We got geeky fun around the Midwest. If Michaela needs readers, we already hit that. Sorry, I've got a comment dump. Give me just a moment. Whoop. And we got another comment dump that interrupted my comment dump, pursuing through the comment dump. Oh, righty. Hello, Grant. Happy Mondays. I know. Health accountability. I need to head to the gym today. Woohoo! Yeah, health accountability. I think I'm down some weight. My scale does not like me right now. It just isn't. The Hexus field is shorting out a lot of things, so I must be up to something. Lot more endurance. I can do a lot more stores, and I'm functioning pretty well. We just have to keep on trucking. Building towards getting back into fighting form, quite literally. Common story ideas with weird twists, the old dragons.com, meet the dragons. Oh, I get it. Animal Eye covers are done by Denver Martinez over deviantart.com/theraider05. I follow him. Kat says, thank you, Nick, for all the love. Kat, it's so easy to love. You're easy to love because you have a beautiful soul and everything else too. But you rock. And what projects have you been up to for yourself? I mean, I'm hoping you've had some artistic endeavor that is just Kat being Kat. I mean, we're almost to beach season. Maybe over the summer we can get together. I'm serious. Because believe it or not, summer's not that far away. And if I don't get to go to the beach this summer, there will be chaos. Voice acting. Facebook.com/SkunkRockerLive. Mental health accountability. Worked hard on this weekend, but relaxed too. Took my stepdaughter to a tea house for her birthday. A couple friends came over Saturday and we played board games. Yeah, Saturday was a good board game day. I played a vast quantity of Magic on Saturday. Tales from the Deckelverse. John B. Picos, Amazon child, just liked. Don't forget to like. Thank you. Nerd Culture, that's the channel for that. That tea room looked pretty cool, and your outfits totally rocked. That's awesome. Small publishers with Amazon desks. They're talking about Joe D. McVie, which let me see. Is he in the chat? Is Joe D in the chat? Yes, he is. So since he's in the chat already and I don't have to wait, I'll run his ad. It's his old ad, but we'll get there. He's working on his new ad, and as soon as it's confirmed, I'll get set up.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
Well, hi, guys. I almost got through taking all my meds during that broadcast. Give me just 1 second. But yeah, Joe D is an amazing guy. He does wonderful ads. That means the lightning bolts of pain surging through my sides will stop, which is wonderful. Okay, let's keep going. Warriors, Amazon.com/Michaela Jade. Yes, she popped up on one of my Art Times with Nick, and we ended up doing a sort of version of one of her warriors. It was quite an interesting adventure. Hybrids, LukeStoneStudios.com, Oz has zombies. And yes, Eric Hawkins' stuff is amazing. The tea room was a trip. It was pretty crazy. I think we were all about to overdose on sugar. It was also expensive, but I think it's a cool thing to do occasionally. Once in a while, you have to just kind of splurge if you have the finances to do so. Go on an adventure and really just enjoy yourself. We do that every so often, and it's worth it. Health is wealth. Absolutely. Health is definitely wealth. And that's why we were all working so very, very hard to get things going and hopping and popping to make everything work. Because, guys, if we're not out here busting our butts to make the world a better place, what's the point of being in it? But to do that, I need to take care of the meat mecca that my brain resides in. Liked and shared on the tweet machine. Awesome. Thank you, Agent Zero. Grant, for those little trips and experiences that make life special. Absolutely. Hey, everyone. Can't stay. I'm on the road to my chemo appointment. Just wanted to give my salutations and hope everyone has a great and safe day. Be good. You are always in our thoughts and prayers, Kelly, and I will continue to gleefully promote the Rembrandt Stratagem from the Paranormal Case Files of Bishop Kincaid. Guys, this is a great pulpy action adventure book. It's on my bedstand. That's all I can say about it. It is amazing. Please support that, and please support Kelly. Like and share on the tweet machine. Yeah, there we are. Okay, we're almost. I had to find where I was. Good luck, Kelly. Yeah, good luck. Accountability. I'm alive. About to put that convention stuff back into storage and doing a post-show checklist with stuff that I have to be mailed off to people. I will be rather quiet today. Joe, you went to C2E2 this weekend. And please understand that this is out of the highest love for you. But I kind of hate you at the moment because that's got to be a blast. I don't get to make major cons for finances and situations. It's very rare for me to go to large gatherings of anybody. I am looking forward to ALA in July, though. We'll find a way to that. Yes, we must meet up this summer, Nick. It's going to happen. I do declare we will meet up. There will be glory. Jody. My comic Chrome Dog has less than 48 hours left. I don't have the ad for it, but guys, Chrome Dog is an amazing comic. And Zero, do you have a wrench? Because if you have a wrench, please drop a link for that and a link for your free ash can. Because I want people to read that. And that free ash can you put out is one of the coolest things that I have seen. Where? Oh, hi, Carl. It's in its initial crowdfunding campaign. Wonderful. Is that parting over to Fund My Comic when that's done? Hey there, Michaela. Hey there, Delilah. Sorry. From the desk of Small Press Publisher. Yeah, everybody loves Jody. Morning, Agent Zero. So much for being quiet. Whoop. Our rock and roll art guy says, I've been daily voice dictating and photo documenting for book 4 of Diary of a COVID Classroom Teacher called Children of the Quorn. And I'm organizing additional info for book 1 called Lockdown. Oh, get it! Get it! Yes! Because you are doing great stuff, and what you did was heroic, and it needs to be remembered. And I don't use the word heroic lightly. Keep at it. Ooh, I talked to you, and I realized I haven't gone on an art safari in so long. Ooh, I don't even know where my rolly bag of adventureness is. It's coming on time for an art safari. Ooh. See, if I can't help the world, I can at least be a hindrance. Okay, Johnny, you aren't a hindrance. You are like cayenne pepper, okay? People don't always expect you to show up in eggs, but when you do, it's surprisingly pleasant. And some people just can't take the heat, and that's okay. Because you are amazing. Your art is incredible. I can't wait to see that new piece that you hinted at. Chrome Dog, Perfect Strangers. Chrome Dog is like Luke Cage and Ninja Turtles meets Ghost in the Shell. And it's at that link. If you put a space between the colon and the HTTPS, it'll work. The way you've done it, people won't be able to click on the link. And Chrome Dog, Indiegogo campaign. Again, you have to have a space between that colon and the start of your link, or else it won't work up real well. Meet up in glory. Yes. Well, I'm heading out so I can rearrange computer setup to train new partner. Wish me luck. See y'all Wednesday. Go with God, Richie. You need all the help you can get. PDF preview, Ashcan. At that link, it is really, really good. Hello, Rich. Hello. What happened now? Oh, what's happening? Chrome Dog is still out there funding. Beowulf is in the last days of crowdfunding. Fund my comic for all the shilly goodness we need. People are being creative. They're building up. We've survived tornadoes and disaster. Blue Teddy's running around in the chat merrily. My beloved rock and roll art goddess has joined us. Life is really, really good, friends. Hey, Dr. Crow. Hey, Dr. Nick. And it's time to run a commercial. So let's run an ad. Let's do that.
Hey guys, this is Joe Bachman with Behind the Code. I will be streaming live Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time on the Independent Creators Directory YouTube channel and also the Independent Creators Directory Facebook group. You can join me on my journey of creating new apps and also updating websites. Hope to see you there and have a great day.
Dang it. I forgot how short his ad was. Hi, guys. Getting breakfast because, like I said, I didn't have anything to eat yet. Some folks have forgotten to like. Whoops. Empty chair. Yes, it's called the Ethan Van Skyfer special. I learned it from a very popular promoter, But epic chair reveal. At least the chair won't attack. It wasn't the attack chair. Well, the attack chair stepped up and got put down. That's why. Yes, Joe does need a longer ad. And to talk about what else he does. So, Joe, get on that. No, Joe's on special Be Nice to Joe for a while. Because of the recent passing of his mother, we're going to go easy on him for a while. And I only say that because if I'm too nice, people get nervous. But, yeah, guys, I want to ask you, we had an exciting weekend. Hey, Johnny, long time no see. Yeah, it's good to see Johnny and Zero chatting in the chat. What, friends, are you planning to do this week to keep yourself moving and motivated. I mean, what big things do you have coming down the pipe that are going to keep you feeling, I don't know, like you? Because we have to really, yeah, the hand's a little tight. We have to really plan and plot so that we can work the plan, guys. We all want some things. We want our stories out there. We'd like to be loved. A little bit of fun isn't a bad thing. I need my adventure back. I spent so long with the illness just shrinking who I was and what I got to be. Being able to get out there and bask in some artistic inspiration and quality company and gaming and that energy that comes from the crowds. I'm looking forward to it. So what are you up to? Oh, Blue and you are redesigning your webcomic. Awesome. That's over on Tapas, right? That's Smoke and Mirrors. Can't wait to see how that goes. You guys do amazing work. And I love webcomics. I think there's a purity to the form of webcomic. Artistically, I want to try something I haven't done in a very long time. Well, I've done one in the last few months. It was for an art show that I didn't even get to attend because Xander got sick at the last minute. But tracking by my wall of cool. If you see that large picture up there above the Elvira stuff, that is the first really big picture I have done digitally. I did that whole thing digitally. And I want to do some 11 by 17 or 8.5 by 11. 8.5 by 11. No, it's 11 by 17. 11 by 17 large pieces that I can then have prints done of for RegionCon. And I have to hesitate every time I say RegionCon because for 12 years it was ArcticCon and we had some stuff go on. So I'm excited. Big pieces. Forcing myself to slow down and do lots of details is really hard because I'm kind of a speed-driven artist. Tapas.io/series smoke and mirrors/info. And see, thank you, Johnny. And thank you. Blue does a wonderful job with the art and putting up with my tomfoolery. You know, I've spoken to Blue many times about you, Dr. Crow. And Blue has never hesitated to say what an awesome person you are. So just so you know, you are spoken of well when people aren't around. And thanks for dropping the link. He just beat me to it because he's a good man. Neat. Thanks for sharing the link. That's what we do here, folks. Now, I do want to encourage you guys, share your links. As long as folks are staying interactive and they're talking, please share your links. I don't want this to ever to be a shill show, but I do want to know what's going on and what's going on with you guys. Find out ways that I can help discuss problems that maybe as a group we can solve together. Provide inspiration, education. Ironically, this show has crossed the streams both with the Historical Fencing Guild because I believe somebody had a sword question of me once that I answered here. And I know I've had it cross with the Art Time with Nick because somebody had an artistic question they asked me. So I love that we can work together and build each other up and make things better. That's what makes this great. Grant Lankert says, let me know if you want to do cross-promotion agent. That's great. That's sweet of her. Blue is an okay person. Blue is an angel among us, and I absolutely adore her. I have some great people in my chat right now. So let's see. Let's find somebody great who needs a plug, because I haven't ran a plug in a bit. Oh, I got to run this one because I love this one. I hung on animation is Mike Jimmy Lorsha DeBron's amazing broadcast where he shows how he's working on things. And he's been animating a whole pilot episode in Koepp Studio Paint. And on the list of cool things I've done, and I have done some cool things, getting to voice a small cartoon alien six-legged chameleon is one of the coolest things I've ever done. So I'm really, really eager to see that project just launch because it's so cool. And I love small projects and underappreciated projects and the projects that suddenly go viral because somebody went, wow, they're cool. In my world right now, there are several that have come to fruition that I've been following for some time. The first episode of Lackadaisy came out, which it's on YouTube, and a wonderful bunch of independent animators and stuff did this really marvelous animation. It has, I will warn you, it has alcohol extensively, violence, and tobacco use. Some spicy language, as I recall. Not terribly, but it's there. And it is about the misadventures of some folks during the Prohibition in New Orleans. And it's called it's like I say, and they're all these little cartoon cats. Everybody's a cartoon cat, and it is just beautiful. And I can't wait for the next episode to come out. So if you enjoy wonderful independent animation, follow that. Another thing that I'm looking forward to in the game sphere, aside from eventually getting my paws on the finished version of the Hybrids of Sons of Gods RPG, is I was an early supporter for the Old Gods of Appalachia RPG. Because I had to support that project because I couldn't afford to regularly be a Patreon. Their Patreon tiers are very big. Mine, you could be a Patreon tier as low as $1, but they had to be a Patreon for them is a little pricier than I could do. So we saved up the bulk, and we got the good version of the RPG, which will be nice. That actually has been my floating reward for all the work I did on my RPG, was to get to dig around in a game that wasn't mine. And I'm very much looking forward to that coming in. It's supposed to start shipping in about a month. I'm excited. Because there are certain things I truly enjoy, and there are a few of them are podcasts. Being an old lover of the classic radio shows, greatest of all, of course, is The Shadow. Even though that means I have to explain to Xander what blue coal is for the commercials. Clean burning blue coal, which is not clean burning at all. But and other fun things because they run classic commercials interwoven with the programs as they were recorded at the time, and I find that utterly delightful. So, are there any independent projects? Not the big guys. I mean, everybody knows about like Star Wars. Everybody knows that the D&D movie is out. These things. Are there any independent projects that are coming out in your circle that you just want to highlight, whether it's something that you guys are tied into or not? Please let us know, because I'm all about making sure that folks find really neat entertainment, whether I get anything out of it or not. I also realize I need to bring some of the other editions of the Wall of Cool in and do some refit, because it's about time to tweak the Wall of Cool. Let's see what's in the chat. Let's see. I'm all about it, Grant. Are you on FB or Twitter? I use FB more. See, that's great because a lot of people that I have found, a lot of people are either Twitter people or are Facebook people. I love the fact that I get to branch both worlds. It does keep me very busy. And it means I get to hear oftentimes diametrically opposed political stances. But as long as people are civil, I enjoy traveling in circles that have different political or personal views than me, because then we can discuss them. And either I become educated on something I didn't know, or they become educated on something they didn't know, and people can progress. The point of debate and discussion should not be victory. It should be improved understanding. I'm muddling up a quote, but it's good. I've been reading Lackadaisy since 2017. Me too. It's a wonderful one. I wasn't sure how much I wanted to spoil it, but it's a speakeasy on the decline after the murder of the boss and the characters fighting off another gang's hostile takeover after one of the members betrayed them. Yes. Grant Lankard, Facebook friend request. Yes. Hojo. Yes. Hojo has an awesome campaign out right now. Yes, he does. The Mythicals. Guys, you need to see the commercial for the Mythicals. It is, how does it feel? To me, it feels like Universal Studios meets the SCP. Universal Studio Monsters kind of meet the SCP Foundation. It's just, but if it was done by MTV in the early aughts, it's really good. Let's see, we got a comment done. It's not recent, but if you like audio dramas, I recently finished one called Red Panda. It is about a pulp hero in 1930 Vancouver and his career all the way to the 50s. That sounds amazing. I don't get much response on Twitter. I'm on FB more. Well, see, that's why I just believe in casting as wide a net as I can. I think that's wonderful. Well, about time for lunch to the cats. If you're into Zombie Bots, a film my cousin dropped on to Amazon called Journey to the End of the Night. Oh, Cat, you blessed woman. Journey to the End of the Night. I love a good fun horror flick. This is going on a random piece of paper that's going to come with me because I'm going to go try to find an ad to my list. But guys, this is great. This is wonderful because that's what I want to hear. Things that make it better. I am an ancient fan of webcomics, so we got to go to things like Bob and George, which is a sprite-based comic that sort of it took a while to get going, but became the best. I keep saying 8-man, and it's not 8-man. Mega Man parody in a long time. 8-bit theater, if you like webcomics. Neo Monster Islands for Godzilla-related goodness. Dr. McNinja is one of the finest comics ever made. Hard stop. If you want a fun, bizarre, if you can handle mature humor, Menage a 3 is hilarious, very adult content at points, and oddly sweet. And God, what is the one with the robot? Questionable Content is another. Yeah, QC. Questionable Content is another really good one that I missed, but has some great things in it. Obviously, Smoke and Mirrors. There are a few others, and these were from the days before like webtoons became a thing. I also recommend anyone who's artistically inclined. There is a channel called Drawfee, and they do a lot of art challenges. It's just great fun, and there's a couple spin-off channels from it, but they can be a little raunchy, and sometimes, like, we watch it, but the rule is, because I watch programs with my son, if they get inappropriate, it gets turned off, and sometimes they get inappropriate, but it's still a blast, and I really recommend it. I'm currently reading Let It Be, which is a book series called 33 and a Third, where different authors write a different note about a different notable record. About different notable record albums. Rio and Pretty Hate Machine rock. That sounds amazing. Let me think. What am I reading / listening to? I am reading Kelly Austin's The Rembrandt Stratagem, and I have multiple books going, but we've been doing the audio version of the Bubba the Redneck Monster Hunter, and we just slammed the last one he did in 2021, and we hit it hard. It was a gut punch, and I really hope he does another one. Because Old Gods of Appalachia is on hiatus while they do the tour. They came to Indianapolis. I think they're still coming, but we can't make that work, which is kind of tragic, because I would have loved to see those two live. But if you like that, Brian K. Morris has a series of books. Just look him up on Amazon, because I can't remember. It's all onomatopoeias. It's all like zap, pow, bang. But their background stories on the 1966 Batman television program, which is an absolute blast. That sounds interesting. Adventures of Rock and Roll Art Goddess, because it is. Get some more work done. Bye, guys. Yeah, guys, I'm 2 minutes in. I try to keep this to an hour, and I am going to cut it because I've got some of the side effects starting up of taking my meds. So I'm going to say, guys, if you want to keep great comic-related and funding-related stuff, my friend Nita Lanning is over on the Independent Indie Comics Network, formerly Ragin' 2. She and Daphne Lage are currently doing their stream. I may be over there in the chat in a bit because I don't like to step on their streams. So I will also be sending some messages out to people. Take care, Nick. Love you. Love you too, Kat. Have a wonderful spring break. I will be doing an additional art program. Keep an eye out for it in the near future. I also... because I want to make up for the one I missed, I also have a show Wednesday. I don't do my Thursdays because now I do every other day on, day off for my own health, as talked about. But go watch Luke Stone's Nerd Bacon. It is a spicy take on nerd and geekdom, but it is a take that's interesting. And Friday nights I have two shows. Nevermind the Furthermore and the Historical Fencing Guild, and that's over on my fencing channel. And of course, Art Time with Nick that pops up both sometime in the weekend and whenever I know I'm going to be drawing digitally, I will throw that on. Further, there are 3 more art time lapses up in the art time lapse playlist for those of you who enjoy that. That being said, guys, get creative, get drawing. I'm going to run a banner real quick to give everybody a chance to say goodbye. And then we will be on our way. I'll run. This is no longer on Indiegogo. It's on Fund My Comic.
Lockdown Games and Luke Stone Studios presents Hybrids, the role-playing game. This core rules to the new Base Plus 2 game engine allows you to design your own character and create your own homebrewed adventure, complete with charts, maps, and every resource needed to dive right into the Hybrids universe on your own, or continue where the quick play left off with a brand new module. Get caught up on the series with the Killing Field trade paperback. Enhanced with creator commentary and behind-the-scenes information, this special edition gives you even more value in entertainment. All this and more on Indiegogo.
Guys, keep crew. Oh, we got more comments. Good. Take care, Nick. Love you too, darling. Bye. Grins. I backed this one and can't wait to get in. All right, folks. With that, guys, get creating, get writing, get drawing. Have a wonderful time. Because, folks, once you draw stuff, once you create it, once it's out there, you can edit it, you can improve it, you can do a new edition, but you can't edit a blank page. I will see you all very soon for another edition of